the proclamation declaring March 2023 as National Women's History Month.
Sorry. I know, but you did great.
That's okay. I'll just say, as the chairman said of the Rockville Environment Commission, there's so many good activities that are going on in the month, and this is the first time we're actually doing the green permit fee waiver. It's a trial, so take advantage of it. This is a very passionate project, and there's one other thing I'll mention is the flood mitigation program that is also very new. So many of our residents have talked about how flooding has really impacted their homes and how we're dealing with that more due to climate change. So there are some really good new initiatives, and I really encourage you to take advantage. And with that, I will note that we are celebrating Women's History Month as we think about the evolution of what women have gone through. It is tremendous, and we've made a lot of progress. There are always some setbacks, but we keep moving forward. And I'm really thankful that Rockville takes a chance and the time to commemorate this month. I will note that there is an event at Glenview Mansion this Thursday, the Rockville Speaker Series, Women Who Dared, Pioneering Rockville Mother and Daughter. Very interesting story of their activism. That will be this Thursday from 7 to 8 at Glenview Mansion. Visit Montgomery has a whole list of activities. I won't read those all to you, but they're on Visit Montgomery. And also Rockville does have a collaboration through READY with the Maryland Women's Business Center and Town Center and other places. There are women-owned businesses that are really kind of getting their start up here. So it's exciting to see those things happening. With that, I'll read the proclamation. Whereas women of various backgrounds have been leaders in movements that include the fight for emancipation, women's suffrage, and peace. And whereas women have contributed to the arts, sciences, the military, medical fields, teaching, and politics, while in many cases maintaining the balance between parenthood and employment. And whereas women have played and continue to play a critical economic, cultural, and social role in every sphere of life, locally, nationally, and worldwide, by constituting a significant portion of the labor force, working inside and outside of the home. And whereas the list of women's first travels a timeline and includes, but is not limited to, women like Susan B. Anthony for her prominent role in the women's suffrage movement, Madam C.J. Walker, the first self-made woman millionaire entrepreneur, Shirley Chisholm, the first Black elected to the U.S. Congress, Black woman elected to the U.S. Congress, Sally Ride, the first female NASA astronaut, Madeleine Albright, the first female U.S. Secretary of State, Jen Welter, first female NFL coach, Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the first female U.S. Vice President, and Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller. She's the first woman of color to serve in that role as Lieutenant Governor of Maryland, and former Mayor Viola Hosepian, the first woman of the mayor of the city of Rockville. And I'll also note that the city also is home partially to the Underground Railroad, and we also celebrate Harriet Tubman. Whereas women impact the United States of America, the state of Maryland, and the city of Rockville, holding leadership positions in government, nonprofit organizations, and private industry. And whereas despite these contributions, the role of women in history has consistently been overlooked and undervalued in the literature, teaching, and the study of history. And whereas women continue to work to break barriers and stereotypes that keep them from successfully rising to the top of organizations and achieving the highest pay scale. And now, therefore, the mayor and council of the city of Rockville do hereby proclaim March 2023 as National Women's History Month and urge everyone to celebrate the women in their lives. I move the proclamation.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please raise your hand. It is unanimous. Thank you.